So you do more than just act in this film. You directed, produced it, I mean, sing in it, perform in it, and I don't mean acting, I mean perform in front of a live audience.
Yeah.
What is that like, transitioning, shooting a film, but also learning to be a performer in a live setting?
It all sort of flowed. Those were the demands that I put upon myself to tell the story. So I knew it didn't feel like I was doing different things. It all felt like one thing, which was, you know, telling the story and asking, you know, great people to come and tell it with me. But it was thrilling. I mean, I go to Glastonbury every year, and I've sat on the side. I've stood on the side of the pyramid stage, which is this, you know, rite of passage for musicians. Since it was erected in 1974 with T-Rex, it's just incredible. But the fact that I was playing there was insane. That was crazy. That was crazy. On the same stage that Radiohead played that night, and it was nuts.
It's such a cool scene.
I'm so glad no one threw anything at me.
You're amazing, though. Why would anybody throw anything at you?
You never know. I don't know.
I didn't know you had that kind of voice.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
So I was telling you guys earlier that I had the opportunity to see your premiere at TIFF.
Right.
And one thing during the Q&A is everybody in the cast was talking about how amazing you were to work with as a director and just your approach to working with actors. And I want to know, especially you, because you've worked with Bradley before, like, one, what was that like switching from actor to director? And then two, what was it like switching from working with Bradley as a fellow actor to working with him as a director?
It felt seamless to me. Should I go first?
Yeah. Why not?
It felt seamless to me. I think it made it easier, quite honestly, because that's all I really know, and I don't like to call action, and it's sort of like to roll maybe when people don't know it, and I learned that a lot from Clint Eastwood. But the fact that I could be in there with you doing a scene, and I already know I've set up the shot, and I could keep the rhythm going, and yet make adjustments for things that I want in the editing room. That was invaluable. I love that.
You know, for me it's not. I mean, I know it's called work, but it's not work. I mean, you're really exploring how far you can push yourself, how far you can be, and you know, with Bradley being the quintessential professional, I mean, the hours that he spent editing this thing, it was like he makes it very easy for you to do something that otherwise feels very unnatural to feel very natural.
Yeah.
And so it was. I enjoyed it. I mean, when my time was up, I was like, that felt too easy. Like that. It's probably gonna get cut.
That's right. No. He did say that. None of his stuff's cut.
It was great. It's so easy, and it was the same on Sniper. And I think that has a lot to do with the crew too. The people that are welcoming. It's all
when you're on set, you know, what you see in front of the camera is not what was occurring when we were filming. I mean, there's people everywhere, and you know them, and it's one group and family.
I have to bring up Gaga. She's amazing. Lady Gaga is just phenomenal in this film. I know the two of you sat down on the piano before the film even started. What was that like, working with Lady Gaga to craft this music and to perform this music to create such a beautiful story?
She was the nuclear power that fueled the movie. Without her, there is no film. And she was incredible. Not only is she so talented, but her work ethic, her soul, her spirit, her heart. And she, along with many other great writers, worked on this soundtrack. Jason Isbell and Hillary Lindsay, Mark Ronson and Lucas Nelson. We had a great group of writers.
Yeah. Well, I know that I will be the first to buy the soundtrack, and I will be the first to get my ticket to see it when it comes to theaters, so I can see it once, twice, 3 times, a million times more.
Wow.
Awesome.
So thank you guys so much for sitting down with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.